What's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up, Phil? You doing all right?
Yes, I am. How are you?
I'm doing fine, man. Welcome to the next episode of the podcast. It is episode 3 now, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Episode 3.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
crazy. We're on our third episode, so.
On a third episode already on consistency. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Let's get started, man. So today, the first segment that we have, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm a little upset. The DC fandom is out. I don't know why they're so happy about it. But apparently, in DC's KO, Superman will be fighting Homelander. Yeah, that's confirmed. That wasn't fan art. Nope, that wasn't fan art at all. That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
I'm just going to let you know, if Clark does not whip his ass, I just know I'm going to make content on it. I don't talk about versus matches. I'm going to be talking about it.
I just don't understand. Like, DC, as a fucking fandom, what is wrong with y'all? This is not some, oh my God, guys! Like, this isn't something we get happy about and dance and shout for joy. Homelander is the lowest of the low when it comes to like superhuman clones. If for any reason he hits Clark, and this actually
does damage.
Yeah, it does damage, bro. Baby, this sets y'all back. At this point, you're on the back of the bus, baby. You're in the back of the bus.
They should have asked Image. They should have asked Image to do Invincible, and they could have just done.
No, they should have done Supreme or something like that, right? That's what they should have done. Yeah, they should have grabbed Supreme or something like that, right? But no, you said Homelander.
I think Annabelle is the most interesting one.
That's interesting. Annabelle versus Joker. That's interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Joker's gonna get his ass beat, yo.
Yeah, I already know
the way his ass beat.
The way he finna get dragged. Good Lord, have y'all seen Annabelle? Do y'all know
she's gonna shove that crowbar up his ass?
Like, good Lord, you like I don't see him like. Well, I did see Joker once fuck over the Sentry, not Sentry of the Spectre. I did see him fuck over the Spectre once and take over the Spectre's body, and take his power. So I've seen that.
This is on a different level. This is Annabelle. Okay?
Yeah, this is Annabelle. So I mean, you never know. You never know what his crazy.
Can't go on. Can she call in the nun and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you never know.
Like that's what I'm thinking. Like she could call in these other these spirits because they're all part of the same thing.
Exactly. So it's like it's so much that she can do. I don't know what Joker's gonna do, like to kind of get out of this, but that Homelander and Clark shit, you done lost your damn mind. You done lost your absolute like. I don't get it. What the fuck is so exciting about that? Because DC's KO.
Everybody's talking about it on social media, and I'm thinking like, that's never my favorite matchup. I'm like, Clark better whip his ass. Like, I mean, legit, rip him in half.
He has no feats that can prove he would ever even harm Clark. So
Clark can smash planets, bro. Homelander, bro, like Homelander is what, a city level, I would say.
At most.
I mean, Clark better just bitch slap him and just start laughing. Like, who are you?
Exactly. No, exactly. So that's why I don't understand why people are so fucking happy about it. They're just like, oh my God, bro, like this is a thing. Like people don't have to think about it no more. It's nothing to think about. It was never something to think about. This is not something I would ever get excited for. This makes no sense. Yeah. And like bro just said it. He just said in the comments, Clark better bully that bitch.
Oh yeah. I mean, bully. I mean, I'm trying to think like. Even like characters that like have problems with physical durability, like the Lantern, should be able to whip his ass.
You know what I mean? Look, not even the Lanterns. I'm not gonna lie. The way people scale Batman should be able to hurt him. I'm not gonna lie. The way people scale Batman should be able to hurt Homelander the way they scale his ass.
Well, today on Twitter, I was just told that Batman's a Nexus being like Wanda. So
wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it sounds so. That sounds wonderful. Great.
Bro, people still believe that Clark has the speed of thought like the same as Marvel with the light thing.
Got you.
They think they still believe that shit with Wanda. Like, oh, Wanda's not faster than Clark. dude, Wanda can surpass the speed of thought of Marvel, and that's the speed of light.
Here's the
And
problem.
she can think that.
Actually, no. The speed of thought in Marvel is way past. It's
Is it
beyond the
now?
speed. Yeah, nothing in Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel stated itself that there is nothing faster than thought, and Pietro is faster than thought now, which he stated. Like the only thing faster than thought in Marvel is Quicksilver. That's the only thing faster.
Well,
than
you know
thought.
what's crazy? Comic Dad gave me this book one time, like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was reading it. It's Captain America and Falcon issue 4 from like 2005, and it's the scene where Wanda is talking to Steve, and she like stops all the soldiers.
Yeah.
And when she's talking to Steve, she's like, "We're in like still mode.
Yeah.
We're going faster than the speed of thought."
Yeah.
And she said that shit 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, oh, she's way faster now.
Well,
with the upgrades she's done.
She's beyond that because the problem is she can control space and time. She can
Yeah,
bend it.
yeah.
And we see that in her newer series where she literally bends space and time to create her own world where her and Vision get to live out their lives. And then when they get back to our time, it's like it's like time hasn't passed at all. Right?
Do you remember the fight? Remember the fight with Agatha when they're going through all the planes of existence and they saw the living tribunal?
Yeah.
I mean, that was like in nanoseconds because Darcy didn't finish her sentence.
Yeah, true. So it is what it is. Like again, when you read her newest series, like she already has those feats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she literally already has those feats. But as to the Homelander and Clark Kent shit, I'm just gonna say this. Anybody on social media, and I mean anybody, listen to me closely when I fucking say this. Anybody who believes Homelander could ever harm Clark Kent, make a video so we can laugh at you. That's all I'm gonna say. Please. Anybody on social media that believes Homelander could ever harm Clark or that this is an even matchup, please, for the love of God, make a video. Because I would love to make fun of you. I really would. I
mean, was it 2 years ago where we were having this debate with Spider-Man and Homelander?
Absolutely.
And you think this guy can hurt Clark? And we're having that discussion.
That's man say. I just don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do. It's irritating. Like it's just certain things we just should not be worried about.
Well, I'm trying to think like the only reason why Homelander's in this because I think Warner Brothers owns the rights to them, right? Or they have a deal with HBO.
Yeah.
And then Vampirilla's in there. Annabelle. Is it Sonic there too? No. Who's other people? Vampirilla, Annabelle, Homelander.
Homelander, the Bell, Sub-Zero, and no, I think that's it. It might be one other person, but I think
because it's all Warner Brothers property, so that's probably why they chose Homelander, and he's just on like the character's hot right now because of The Boys.
Absolutely.
So I think that's why. But I would have said screw it, and I would have put Scorpion in there for Mortal Kombat. I would have just done all Mortal Kombat stuff. That would have been more interesting, I think.
Yeah, I love that. Like I'm not gonna lie. I think a better matchup that would have been hilarious. Someone actually just said hey, let Powerpuff Girls run it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, let them run it.
Oh fuck yeah!
It would. You know what would have been funny? It's for the Powerpuff Girls to use their actual powers that they have in the show and just like literally just whatever Clark does, they end up doing it too. Because I don't know if people know this, but like one of the things the Powerpuff Girls can do is that they can mimic other powers and abilities. If they see you having something, they can mimic that power. There's actually
what are they? Are they Vixen?
No, basically, no, seriously. Like when there's an episode on Cartoon Network where they're actually going to get it's like a competition, and they're trying to see how many powers they have, right? And whatever power they see one of their sisters do, they're able to mimic that power. You're like, oh, look, I can make clones. I can too. Dang. Oh, look, I can do this. Me too. Like, it gets so bad that they actually start to, like, make powers they just didn't even have. They just start making up stuff. Like, they're literally, like, their Toon Force is something else. So I think that would have been better. Instead of you doing Homelander.
Hey, Courage the Cowardly Dog can just pull a missile out of his pants.
Bro, hey, that should have been, bro, that should look, everybody, hold on. Everybody watching this, how cool would it have been to see Courage the Cowardly Dog go up against, like, Joker? Think about that. Bro, that would have been insane. That right there would have been insane.
house in New Mexico with Eustace and
Yes,
everything. That would have been funny
yes.
as shit.
Bro, that would be
Oh,
like that to me personally. That's a better matchup. You should have done something like that.
wait. Someone's in the chat. Courage destroyed the moon with his effing scream.
I don't remember that, but I don't put it past him.
Oh,
Courage.
I remember that episode. That's when was that the demon in the mattress episode?
If that,
Where
if
the
that, I don't remember him destroying the moon, but now I gotta go watch. I gotta go back and watch me some
I mean, hell,
Courage.
Courage went to the moon one time in that alien chicken episode.
Yeah, now I
remember
remember that.
that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Look, them cartoons. Look,
Courage be doing some random ass shit, yo.
bro, Cartoon Network is something else. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should have done something like that. You should have pulled from characters like that. You should have been like, hey, Cartoon Network, is there any way we can get the Powerpuff Girls off you?
Johnny
Just
Bravo.
for a book or two. Yeah, like now that, hey, Johnny Bravo would have been hilarious. Johnny Bravo would have been hilarious.
Johnny Bravo was able to lift like a building with one hand or some shit, right?
I mean,
was there an episode like that?
Have you seen his pecs?
Yeah.
Have you seen the gel that man uses? I just don't see the point. You know what I'm saying?
The Homelander,
the Homelander thing just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make
It's
sense.
it's just because the boys is so hot right now and they own the property.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I've said this. DC editorial, they better be careful, dude, because like I said, I told you before we went to live, DC is hot right now, okay? Subjectively, I think. They have an opportunity to actually start like competing in sales with Marvel, possibly. And if they mess this up, if they let Homelander even scratch Clark, we're gonna have a problem here because I've already talked about in the last live. They messed up Damian in the Batman book.
Yeah.
I already said that. So they got to be careful, dude. Okay, I'm just saying, like Clark needs to whip his ass, like pile drive him through a fucking building.
Literally, it shouldn't be a competition. You know what would be a great competition though?
What?
As if what they need to do is a Cartoon Network crossover. That's what DC needs to do, a Cartoon Network crossover. And like to stop Darkseid, they release DD. That's what they should do. To stop Darkseid, Dexter should just release DD into the DC Absolute Universe and just have her wreck that shit. That's what they should do.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I remember everybody on TikTok talks about Dexter's mom though.
Yeah, bro. Good lord, that was. Hey, I'm telling you.
The yellow gloves and all.
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking back in them days, but boy, look, you talk about like Jesus Christ, Dexter's the ass on that woman.
Yeah, hey, listen. You know for a fact she was eating good.
That woman was eating good. Like I'm like Dexter. I can see why your dad got 2 kids. God damn. And then the Incredibles came out. We saw Miss Incredible.
His dad was a dork though.
Man,
Dexter's dad, like he was just like a business guy with glasses.
He was a freak. He knew what he had. He knew what he had. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Remember that one episode? It was like a freaky episode. I remember as a kid, and his dad would have this creepy smile like this.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy's a freak.
He was in bed, and they went to sleep. He was all like, just looking at. I was like, yeah, we see why y'all got 2 kids. We know what's going on there. That's what I'm saying, bro. Cartoon Network. Yeah, back in the day, back in the 90s, Miss Bellum. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Jesus Christ.
What about Edna and Eddie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just it's too much. Cartoon Network knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. But that's what I would do. I would have like if I was DC Comics, instead of like doing crossovers with like Homelander, Sub-Zero, etc. I would have done that. I would have had a crossover like with Powerpuff Girls, Dexter, Courage the Cow. I would have done that.
I just had a thought. So I don't know if it was for you, Lion, but when I was a kid, after Cartoon Network was over with, like at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
It used to go to Boomerang.
Boomerang actually got its own TV show.
Yes, but Boomerang was a part of Cartoon Network, right?
And then they switched it out.
But guess who owns Boomerang?
Who?
Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
right?
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's so much that you can do with it. Because
it's Hanna-Barbera, right? It's Scooby-Doo, Yogi Bear. So I'm surprised that they don't have ties like that with Cartoon Network because they work together. And I think they got rid of Boomerang. Then Toonami came on, and that's when you had anime.
Yeah,
like
well, they didn't get rid of it. What they did is they just kind of switched it out, right? So so Boomerang got its own.
I remember as a kid.
So. Yeah, Boomerang got its own channel where it was 24/7, and then after it being 24/7, then you had Adult Swim basically, right? You know what I'm saying? So you'd have Cartoon Network Toonami, and then after Toonami, you'd have Cartoon Network again, like some of the teenage shows, and then like when it got late at night, that's when you had like Adult Swim, etc. But Boomerang was a channel that was like 24/7 just for kids. You didn't have to worry about nothing. It was 24/7, all old school channels. Let's go. That's what it was.
Hey, I tell you what, I still have those VHS tapes where it used to have the commercials where the action figures are walking, and you used to hear the theme song of Boomerang.
Yeah.
And it used to go Boomerang on Cartoon Network, and I'm just like, dude, like that gives me cold chills thinking about that stuff back in the day. That
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the cartoons in the early 2000s were just heat. Like I think we were in the prime age. I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I would love Cartoon Network to partner up with DC. I'm surprised. I'm surprised there's not a comic book with all the crossovers that DC's doing, like with Godzilla and stuff. I'm surprised there's not like more. Like if
Yeah.
I'm DC, I'm doing all the crossovers as you can.
Yeah. Now, before we move to our next segment, somebody had a question. It's like, why did 2000's Fantastic Four, Norrin's powers come from his board when Galactus only, had that board as a means of travel, etc.? Well, the problem was, the Silver Surfer board by itself is a power source. It's been like that forever. It's not just the 2000s or whatever like that. The board was never just a means of travel, but it's an extension of Norrin. So the same powers and ability that Norrin has, the board has also. And if Norrin doesn't have his powers, the board does. We learn this when he fights someone like Korvac. Korvac ends up taking his powers away, but the board still has its powers, and it's able to actually fight alongside him even when he doesn't have his powers altogether, because the board, again, is an extension of him. He doesn't necessarily need the board to travel, which he's proven many times, but again, the board and him have the same power sets, and in some cases, that board is sentient, in a way. So, yeah, I hope that answers that question right there. But on the next segment that we have,
It's gonna be spicy.
Yeah, this is kind of a big one for me. But my question is, why do so many comic book content creators not like storytelling? And I say that because of the fact that it's like when you have the Escape podcast, who basically made that statement about Venom not being a a villain. You know what I'm saying?
I made a video before you.
Yeah, so he's not an anti-hero, he's a villain or whatever like that. I'm like, well, okay, if we're gonna look at Venom, right, and we're gonna call Venom a villain, then do we hold the same context for someone like the Beyonder? Because the Beyonder has somewhat similar of the same birth. When Beyonder was a baby, right? When it was first being born, it had no physical self of its own. It had to learn from Earth's heroes.
He was like a man-child almost.
Yeah, he was like a man-child. He had to learn from Earth's heroes to basically become what he is now. And because of that, he took them, put them on Battle World, and basically his first body was a mix-up of whatever he fucking learned and saw. But because he was learning from the heroes, he went insane. He lost his mind, right? Because he was like, he didn't know.
Dr. Manhattan was like that too, right?
No,
a little bit.
Not necessarily, but Dr. Manhattan was a human being who had all that power, who was losing. Who was losing his humanity. So it's not the same. But when it comes to the Beyonder, that's why he's so different from his brothers and sisters. Most Beyonders all look the same. They all generically look the same. He does it, and he does it because he was raised by us, and because he was raised by us, he was raised broken, which he states, right? And it's kind of the same thing when it comes to Venom. Venom was a baby. Like, you can't call him a villain and blame him for what he is when, again, he was a baby. And his storytelling, his story arcs kind of show you why that was. So I'm saying, like, it shows you like how he became who he is today. But that's storytelling. So how can you call him a villain? Like, this is my thing. How can he be a villain when he's ever really been a villain just for Spider-Man?
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, too, when he bonded with Peter, this was like 30 issues, 40 issues. If you want to count Secret Wars, was 1984. It was less than 10 years when Gwen died. And then Harry died. And then he killed Goblin or let Goblin die. So Peter was going through a lot of shit. And then he just started dating MJ. But imagine that your love of your life and then your best friend die within like the last our time 5 years. You're going to have a lot of emotions, right?
Yeah.
So that's why. And then if I'm not mistaken, Venom, if he bonded with anyone or the symbiote itself, it was like years and years ago when Noel got captured, right?
Basically,
Uh,
I think they brought it up in the
it was a soldier. It
yeah,
was a
soldier
soldier.
in basically what's it called, the Venom War. It brought up that the first thing he ever actually bonded with was a soldier, and all he knew was the war. But the soldier didn't have the emotions that everybody else does, right?
Like
So
Peter did.
yeah, he didn't, because he had control over his emotions like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
but Peter,
Peter is a very emotional person that I think people
but it's
don't
not even
realize
just that. Peter infects other beings like that. Like, if you read the new Amazing Spider-Man, the new symbiote that he has on his body, right?
Glitch,
Yeah,
yeah.
Glitch tells him, like, bro, your emotions literally is fucking with us. Like, you're messing us
You're
up.
like, you're like, I'm done with
Like,
you.
I
Like, I'll give
can't,
you part of
like,
the suit, but
yeah,
no.
I'll give you a piece of this bitch, but you are a problem. I can't, like, you're fucking me up. And that's what I don't understand. Like, when it comes to the Escape podcast, and it comes to so many of the content creators who are now getting into this space, why do y'all hate storytelling? Why do you not pay attention to what the story is trying to tell you? Peter Parker infects creatures like that because he can't control himself. Even after all these years, like, Peter still has a heart. Like, I mean, he's got a job now, but luckily he has that job still because his friends are helping him. But it's like, Peter is a very fucked up individual. And you learn this through storytelling, right? You understand who Peter is through storytelling. So I just don't understand why we don't, like, we just can't understand storytelling, or we don't like it. I'm not saying
Well, what I think it is it's the mediums.
yeah.
It's the cartoons, it's the movies. And so when you grow up of a medium of the Tom McFarlane era of Venom, right?
Yeah.
When he's a bad guy in
Yeah.
ASM 298,
Yeah.
the 316, that's what they think the character is.
Yeah.
And so,
but it's so short-lived. Like, it's not like this shit.
That's what I tell people, but they don't realize that because they don't read.
Y'all act like he's just been this way. Oh my God, he's been like that for you. No, it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't that long of a run for him before Elite the Protector came out.
What I think Marvel should do for the new age of readers, like in mediums, they need to make Venom an anti-hero. Outside the Venom movies, I feel like they haven't done a good job. Like they did back in the day in the 2000s. Like they had the Spider-Man PS1 game, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
But outside of that, Venom in the video games and mediums, he's just a mindless monster.
Yeah, that's what they kind of.
And that's the issue I have. Like they need to stop doing the same shit. And that's why I appreciate the Venom trilogy.
Well, hold on. The issue with that is that's another thing that people have to understand. That's why I said, why do they hate storytelling? Because this is not your Venom from 616. It's a different Earth. The storyline calls.
Oh, you're talking about the trilogy? The trilogy?
Like these Venoms in these video games, etc., are not 616. They're from a different Earth. So why are you equating who Venom is from a video game that you played? That makes no sense. Yeah. That's not the character. That's like if you
I agree. I'm just thinking that, like, way they grew up. Like, imagine you were like 8 years old and you played Web of Shadows.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna think Venom is.
Yeah.
If you don't read, right? That's what you're gonna. And so when you see that stuff multiple times in the same medium, you your mind thinks that's that, like, subconsciously. That's what I think is happening.
Yeah.
And Marvel needs to do a better job, in my opinion, in that regard.
Subconsciously, wake your ass the fuck up, because obviously,
I agree.
Your mind is a little fucked, buddy. It's not how that works. Before we continue, we do have one question. My boy Guardian finally asked us an easier question. Thank God. He says, "Battle of Christians, Daredevil versus Nightcrawler."
Oh, it's Matt. I'm sorry.
It's Matt. You think it's Matt?
Yeah, bro, this guy met God. He was the hand of God, bro. He fought the fucking devil himself, and he was white suit. Like, I love Kurt, but, like, I think Kurt in the recent years has really they don't really talk about his religion. They have, but Matt is like, after Bullseye died, like, he thinks that, like, God has abandoned him, and, like, he questioned, like, why does God hate me? And then he was the hand of God before that. I think he's more involved around the religion more than Nightcrawler, in my opinion.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And I say that, and don't ooh me, motherfucker. What kind of he said ooh like ooh don't you fucking ooh me. Anyway, I don't believe that, and I say I don't believe that because here's my issue, right? Here's my
Okay.
issue when it comes to Nightcrawler. Not issue, but like Nightcrawler's a Christian, but he's not afraid to take your life. And I love that.
Oh,
That's not a conflicting thing
yeah.
for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He grew out of that. Like, he's not, yeah, he's a Christian. He'll read the Bible. He'll pray for you. He'll take your fucking head off too. Like, that's what I love about Nightcrawler. That shit don't bother him. Like, it's like, aren't you a man?
It bothers Matt. Matt
Yeah,
will do it, but bothers Matt. Matt will get nightmares and
yeah. He'll
stuff.
get nightmares. He'll be upset. I don't know what I can do. Nightcrawler's like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I believe in the Lord. I'm gonna help you meet him too. I'm gonna make sure I help you meet Jesus. You want to meet Jesus? I'll pray for you. Don't worry. Like, that's how Nightcrawler is. Nightcrawler is
He's
such
like
a
he's like a mutant Ghost Rider at this point.
like, that's what I'm saying. It's like he don't play no fucking games. Like the minute you I'll take these kids out. Nightcrawler's like, really?
All right.
Well, Lord, as my shepherd, if you could find it in your hearts to bless this man, because I'm finna send him to you. And that's how that shit ends. Like,
Dude, just teleports and just throws the swords at their ass.
He's finna pray for you. He's like this, Lord, if you're listening, if you can just find it in your heart to give this man grace, because I'm breaking my foot off in his ass. But I love you, Jesus. Amen. I'm a blah, whatever the fuck words. And you're dead. You're fucking dead. Like, he don't play them games. Matt's all like, God, please don't make me kill him, please. It's like, God's like, bitch, if you don't kill him, stop playing with me.
Now.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. That's the thing about God in Marvel. Like, God doesn't have a problem like killing somebody. For the love of God, he made the spirit of vengeance. Like, he made the Ghost Rider's job is to take out the evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're evil.
Hey, I'm gonna lie. Marvel's Christian God is still in the Old Testament. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't that book, bro. I'm not kidding. When it comes to God and Marvel, the Bible has not updated in that bitch. It's like
the only thing that's updated is Christ. That's
like,
it.
also,
That's the only that.
I don't think God wants us to take people out. God's like, who the fuck told you that?
What year are we in?
Like what testament?
Oh,
Like,
do we hit zero yet?
yeah, like what fucking testament are you reading, sir? I literally made the Ghost Rider for a fucking reason. Get your ass over there and do your job. Ain't nobody playing with you. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? God. I swear to God, could you imagine? Them? They do a comic book where Matt Murdock talks to God. He's all like, I try to live in your light, you know what I'm saying? And I try to be a forgiving person and try to save every life. Who said that? I didn't
say shit.
I ain't never said no shit like that, bitch. I am the originator of the plagues. You think I don't? Sir, fuck around, find out.
Listen, I'll give you my power to go take out more bullseyes.
Like, real shit. Like, real
Have
shit.
fun.
like I had one of my like could you just really imagine? Could y'all really imagine that conversation with God and Matt? Like, Matt, sweetheart, one of my own angels tried to usurp my power. I sent Johnny after his ass. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know how many angels died in the war for heaven? Stop playing with me. Look. I don't know what Bible you've been listening to. I don't know what preacher you've been praying with. But baby, I ain't never been shy of breaking someone's ass. Boy, hell no. Hell no.
Frank down the street, I let him do that.
Yeah, Frank. You think Frank? Do you think I ever try to stop Frank? Hell no. When Frank Castle's out there, he's doing God's work. I don't be telling him no, sir. Like bro, just look, bro, in the chat, Demon just said it. God don't play no games in Marvel. He don't play no games. Like I don't know.
All the gods are like that. Look at Khonshu.
Literally. So I'm trying to figure out what God or Bible are they reading, because God in Marvel ain't never gave a damn. He ain't never crossing.
He's still in the Old Testament. He's still in the Old Testament, bro.
Cross him if you fucking want to.
Wrath.
Yeah, like, cross him if you fucking want to. Your ass will die. Like, we're not. No, we don't play them games, bitch. We don't. Like, Matt, he sent you to hell to go kill 2 demons. Stop playing.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm surprised Marvel Rivals has not added in that suit.
That white suit?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit would
be If they add that suit, Lion, here's my thing also, too. I'm going to go off topic. The Daredevil show, I love, okay? I love it. But the one thing that I'm nervous about they won't do is go on the supernatural side of Matt, which a lot of people don't know. Pre-Frank Miller, it was pretty supernatural in terms of, like, the shit that Matt was doing, right?
Yeah.
And even after Frank took over, Matt went into the supernatural side a lot.
Yeah.
So I understand it's a grounded TV like show and he's a street tier, but I would love to see at least one season of him doing supernatural stuff.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be so fucking
I just
cool.
don't know if Marvel pull the trigger. I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
And how if the fans would react. I know a lot of fans don't know about that, like Matt going to hell fighting demons, the stuff with Foggy living and all this stuff. I just don't know if they know about that yet. So
Yeah, that's like
I
Muse.
would love it.
Muse is basically something supernatural now. Like
Didn't Mephisto resurrect him?
I think so. I think I couldn't remember if it was.
It was
Mephisto
after
or
Charles
not.
Soule's run.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Mephisto or not, but he is supernatural in a way now. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like I think they should like Nemo just said it himself. He's like, if they can go supernatural with Riri, they can go supernatural with him too. You know, so they can.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I just know there's a cult following for Daredevil, and they treat it like it's the Arrow show on CW. They want it. They want it grounded. They don't want him to interact with with the Avengers at all. And I'm like, dude, give me Devil's Reign. Give me him with white suit of God.
No,
let him
hold
fight.
Hold on. First of all, I want to thank Guardian for bringing up this topic because now we got to talk about Devil's Reign. Because first of all,
one of the best Marvel events ever,
bro. When he looked at Fisk and made Fisk see all the shit that he did to people, and Fisk was like, "Oh, the pain, the suffering. Okay, I'm good." And he was like, "What you mean you're good? What do you mean? What do you mean you're good? What the fuck that's supposed to mean?" Oh, I'm good. That doesn't. I don't care. I know what I did. I did what I did. I don't give a fuck. Matt was like, "Oh, you gotta die. You can't live. You can't be allowed. You cannot be allowed to draw breath on Earth. Oh, hell no." He went to fucking him up. And the only reason why Wilson Fisk is alive today is because of Elektra. And Elektra was like, "Baby, I know you want to kill him. I know you about to kill him." He's like, "Elektra, he can't be allowed to live. He cannot." She goes, baby, look at me. You know you're not wrong. I have always taken out a bitch or two. But baby, the world is watching. And when he looked up and saw them cameras, he was like, Elektra, he can't go. She go, "I know." She was like, "Bro, if y'all go read Devil's Reign," she was like, "Baby, I know. But they got cameras on you."
Yo, do you remember when it was the first volume of Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil where he shoved the baton in Rhino's mouth?
Yeah.
And the dude, like,
and
he
almost killed him. Like he was like, "Oh, give me 1 minute. He's choking to death. Let me pull this out your fucking throat. You good?" He was like,
fucking right. This is the character that hurt Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. He done took the ass of a knife and shoved it down his fucking throat. And he's like, 1 minute, he's choking to death. Give me. Let me just pull it, motherfucker. And he just. You all right? You good? You good, Rhino? I think he fucked him up. Damn, it's terrible.
No, but like, I imagine if Marvel like pulls the trigger and they actually do Devil's Reign.
Yeah.
Like this is what I would do. I would contact Sony and tell them, hey, let's split the profits. Let's get Spider-Man involved and the Spider-Man characters, and let's do Devil's Reign.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to lie. I think what Marvel Rivals is doing right now is they're taking a little bit of that, that Shadowland Daredevil. They're taking a little bit of that. And I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
That Shadowland Daredevil, that motherfucker, he ran different. He was not that was the Matt Murdock you didn't fuck with. That was the Daredevil you walked away from. That was the one you don't cross. Because he was with it. He was with it. He was fucking with it. And that's what I loved about him. But
let the devil out.
Yeah, let the devil out. He was not like he was not the one to fuck with. And what I love about that is like when I said that shit, when I was talking about where the suit comes from and shit, like when Marvel Rivals did what they did with that, right? People are so fucking dumb. Why does he look like that? What is? I'm like, bro, it's Devil's Reign. Shut the fuck up. Like, what are we doing here? Like, it's an homage to it.
The thing about Rivals, which I love so much, is that they're actual readers or at least researchers. And they actually put the comic book on where the suit came from.
Yeah.
And so what happened when you do that, when you get big streamers like Tim the Tatman, Ninja, and stuff like that who don't read comics, and they get like 20,000 viewers per stream, and they see their gameplay, if they buy a skin and it shows that all those 20,000 people now can see where that suit came from. And that's what I love about Rivals is that they care about the source.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
that's
appreciate
that's
them.
one thing I love because you have people getting out here just saying anything, and I'm like, bro, it's coming from the comics. No, it's not. This is a new thing. I'm like, it's
So the
inspired
game
from
says it.
the game.
The game
Tells you
tells
exactly.
you.
Yeah, it tells you where
Yeah.
the shit's coming from, dumbass. Like I don't know what the fuck is your problem. But before we get to the next segment, real quick, T had a question. T says, does Satan ever appear in Marvel? Absolutely, he does.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the reasons why Satan was actually able to go to Earth was because Ghost Rider was able to was crossing. He crossed from hell to the physical realm, and the devil basically like he hitched a ride. But yes, Satan has appeared multiple times in the Marvel comics. If anything, Mephisto and all the other Hell Lords are his children. They're all born from him. And there's a chair in hell that no other demon can sit in, no other Hell Lord can sit in except Satan. We'll say it in the Ghost Riders. Any Hell Lord that sits in that bitch will die. They'll die. And we have in Fear itself, we have Mephisto that actually talks about that. Nobody's been able to sit in that fucking chair, and for good reason, right? It is what it is. Bro says, considering he beat Ghost Rider, Daredevil versus Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer, and no, he didn't beat Ghost Rider like that. It was another demon inside of his body that took over, and all that demon did was eat his hellfire because he was being amped by basically the anger and rage of mankind of the city. So that amp, I don't know how they still have not made that shit make sense, but apparently somehow he was able to use that to shit's dumb. This shit is dumb, but every now and then Marvel does shit like that. It's not much that you can fucking say. But yeah, Silver Surfer's tearing that ass up. I don't know what the fuck we talking about with that one. But how can I put it? The next topic that I wanted to talk about, right? Now that we got the storytelling shit out the way, is this. One of the issues that I have when it comes to social media is the hypocrisy of certain influencers. And Phil, I don't know how you feel about this, right?
Okay, let's hear it.
But the hypocrisy that I have when it comes to certain influencers, that you have influencers, several podcasters, you name it, who come on social media and they will shit on directors, authors, you name it, comic book writers, you fucking name it 24/7.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
No,
this shit I hear.
the shit, no, and they just go off all the fucking time, right? And when you're a director or an author, you can't really say anything to them, right? You can't say shit to them because if you do, then it's like, oh my god, this motherfucker's coming after me, and I'm a smaller creator. I just gave my opinion. So this is the hypocrisy that I don't like. How is it so okay for you to like talk shit to directors and artists and say that their work sucks, etc., right? But when somebody makes a video about you, then you have such a fucking issue with it. Like I'm saying that because so the Escape Podcast made a video not the Escape Pod. They didn't make a video. It was really just Hat Guy. Hat Guy was on another podcast, and he said that when it came to the Avatar, the guys who created Avatar: The Last Airbender, he basically said
James
that,
Cameron, I think it is.
I don't know if that's his name. I don't think that's no. You're talking about Disney Avatar. We're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay.
My
fault.
The two guys that made it. So basically, he takes it and he basically says that they've never done anything good after Avatar. All the other projects suck, or that what did he say? He said it was lightning in a bottle, right? And he then ends up stating that he himself has never watched any of the other projects, including Avatar Korra. And you're saying all this shit, but you've never even watched any of their stuff, right? Now,
that's messed up.
Imagine if now here's the problem: as a director, as a creator, they can't say shit to them. They can't.
They'll lose their sponsors. They'll lose everything.
Not just sponsors, but like it can be turned on them so quickly if they even open their fucking mouth.
Yes.
Because once you get into a certain position, anybody can say shit about you, but you can't say shit about them. You gotta shut the fuck up and take it, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be based off any actual facts. They can just say some shit, and you can't you can't say shit. Bro said that's ass. Yeah, it is. It's bullshit. Because it's like, how do you get on social media and you critique somebody's work that you haven't watched or seen? And your critique, as he stated, again, I'm not putting words in his mouth. This is what he has said himself. How do you say some shit like that when you yourself states that the only information that you have on his other projects comes from people that you know? People that you know have told you it sucks or it's trash or it's bad. So you're going off word to mouth. You haven't looked at it yourself. You can't even
with your platform, they put you on a higher pedestal. If we're gonna be put on a higher pedestal with our platform, you got to be careful what you say. If you talk shit about a director, you can ruin their lives.
Yeah.
In a way, like you can, because like they might not get another job now because if everybody that your platform that follows you thinks the same way as you do, I mean, that's money that you're not going to get now in the future, right?
Yeah, so you can't say shit. Like it's like put yourself, if you're like Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole or whatever, like rather you do music, movies, or whatever. If someone like me and you says, I think your music sucks, or I think your shit's trash, or I think you're trash as a rapper or a director, etc., you really can't say shit back. Like you clapping back at me could result in something bad, like, oh my god, y'all see how I got his attention? Like I'm a nobody and he cares so much. Like that's what they do. They do the rage bait shit. And I think it's stupid. I think it's so bullshit because like,
the rage baiting on the internet, it's like 80% of it is just rage bait.
It's just rage bait. And I think the shit's dumb because it's like, bro, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna talk all this shit about somebody and their work. But if they ever did that shit to you, you would act as if you're being bullied or you're being
like
talked
a victim.
down to, like a victim. And and a lot of people do that shit. Like if I make content about them, they'll go, "Oh my god, King Lion's coming after me. It's just my opinion." I'm like, bro, ain't nobody coming after you. I'm just doing what you do to everybody else. Stop playing. It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
Well, how many people criticize Disney and Marvel every single day?
24/7.
And the thing is about Disney and Marvel, they'll keep giving them like deals. They'll keep, hey, you want to go watch the new Marvel film?
That's not Disney and Marvel that's doing that. That's actually just the agencies. The agencies control that. They don't really.
I mean, that's like, fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. If I listen, if I'm Disney and Marvel and I find out like you're just, not like every company deserved to get fair criticism, right? You need criticism to become better as a company or person.
Yeah.
But if you're bashing it, like how they do it, like completely say, "Oh, this is dog shit. You don't know where you're going.
Well, you're bashing something that you know nothing about." Because I remember when basically, like, how can I put it? I remember when Venom came out and they were doing the whole Lethal Protected, and they were just mad that he was an anti-hero. I'm like,
oh my god, dude, so many people got mad.
Or when it came to Craven having powers, why does he have powers? He didn't have powers.
Craven was good. I liked Craven. By the way, that movie, I didn't mind it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I mean, you wanted comic book accuracy, so what did you expect? What did you expect, really?
Well, Aaron Taylor Johnson, I think he's a good Craven. I love the action scenes in that movie.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are some things they could have done better in that movie, but it's like, you wanted comic book accurate. What were you expecting? Honestly, what were you expecting?
Yeah, and the thing is too, people talk about Venom. I'm like, do we not talk about how it made $2 billion in 3 movies?
Yeah, nobody talks about that. Like nobody talks about that at all.
I mean, that's more successful than some Marvel trilogies in the MCU.
Yeah, but
it didn't need Spider-Man.
But it's like even when you got Predator Badlands, you had people who, and I'm not because this shit irritated me. You had people who actually thought the Predator from Predator Badlands was a female. You saw that.
Oh yeah.
You saw that fucking mouth ussy and that ponytail, and you thought that was a goddamn female. You thought that was a flat.
I think that was Critical Drinker. I think Critical Drinker was the guy that said it. It was one of these YouTubers that randomly just say, "Oh, it's woke," and
yeah, it's like
it didn't. But
like, no. But it's the problem, like, because one influencer said that shit. You all believed it.
Everybody ate it. Everybody ate it up.
Oh my god! So what is? It's a girl boss. I'm like, it's flat chested for the love of God.
Just look at the screen.
Just because it has a ponytail and a pink mouth doesn't mean that's a goddamn female. It's not what that fucking means. And that's what I'm saying. It's like you'll critique shit and you'll say shit you have no actual knowledge of, right? And you think it's okay because you're giving your opinion. Okay, well, when somebody else gives their opinion about you, now why are you upset about it? That's what I mean.
They're so upset.
Yeah, that's what irritates me. So, and then Predator Badlands, the movie, it comes out, and people are doing everything they can to clown on it. Why is the Predator black? Why does the Predator look like this? Why does he have a hair? But well, buddy, I'm sorry to say this is in the comics. What are you arguing about? And now look how great the movie's doing. Look how great the fucking movie
I think
doing.
Domestically, it's the highest domestic Predator movie of all time.
Yeah.
Like opening weekend.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. Should I go watch it? Is it a good film?
You have to.
Okay.
You have to.
I watched the last Alien film. what was the last Alien film like a couple years ago?
Romulus.
Romulus. That was good.
Yeah,
That was good. And I'm not a big Alien Predator guy. You know that. If they do a crossover again, like AVP, like a new one,
Yeah,
dude, I'll be on that opening night.
that's.
But
but I'm being for real. You need to go watch it because that is
okay.
that
I
is,
liked Sorry to interrupt you. What was the last Predator movie with the
Prey.
Native Americans?
Yeah, that's Prey.
Prey. I watched that during COVID and that was good. I liked that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I hated that shit with a passion.
Really? Okay.
I hated that fucking movie with a passion. That movie irritated.
So like I don't read Predator, so I just know a few movies.
I do, and that movie made no goddamn sense. The Predator in that movie was a dumbass. The Predator in that fucking movie was stupid as shit.
Hey, you know what's crazy? They're trying to tell me that Predator's able to take down Wakandian tech. My ass.
But you got
my ass.
Hold on. But you got your ass beat by a baby that ain't never hunted nobody.
Never seen an alien before in their freaking life.
Never in their life, and somehow
no weapon, no guns, just bow and arrows.
Just bow and arrows, fucking your ass up. But it's not even. It's because you're dumb. If you watch Prey, there's a scene where his how can I put it? Instead of him having a plasma cannon, he shoots arrows, right? But his arrows have a targeting system, right? Why is he still shooting the weapon when it has a targeting system? The arrows follow wherever the fucking targeting system is hitting. The girl's brother knocks his helmet off. He pulls his fucking weapon out while it's still going, and he is shooting the fucking arrows. If you guys remember, every time he shot the goddamn arrows, the fucking arrows weren't hitting him and they were going into the tree because they follow whatever the fucking laser target's hitting on. And I'm like, you as a predator, you're alive for hundreds of years, right?
It seemed like he was inexperienced.
Like that's what doesn't make fucking sense. I'm like, bro,
yeah, I get
how can you live for hundreds of years and you don't even know how to use your own goddamn weapons? It doesn't make sense.
This predator could have fought an alien before.
That's
xenomorph.
Well, he would have had a mark for that too, but it's just like because it's a predator. It's just a different species, like another caste, if you want to put it. So it's like it just didn't make sense. Like when you're really looking at it, like a lot of the shit that he was doing and a lot of the shit that he was going through, it doesn't make sense. Like it's like, bro, you got your ass. And don't get me wrong, I understand the reasoning is because she can see things nobody else can. You know, she has a natural hunting prowess that her brothers and her other clan just doesn't have, and I get that. But you can't sacrifice the predator to try to make her look good because he was a dumbass.
Yeah,
it was just shit that he did that was just fucking dumb. You like she made you cut your own fucking arm off.
See that's my issue with a couple like in the movie genre. They try to subtract something else to boost someone else up, and if anything, it should just be the person should not be getting any subtraction, and the antagonist or the protagonist should get all the boost, right? They shouldn't subtract something else, which I think that's a fair criticism. So, but then again, like for me, like when I watch Predator and Alien, I don't really watch it for the story. I kind of just zone out and just like watch the scenes. I'm like, this is cool, but I'm not into the lore like you are.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like. It does.
But if you were, I can see why.
No, it just doesn't make sense. Like it's like you sacrifice what the predator was to make her look good, and I just think that shit is dumb as fuck. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just like, and don't get me wrong. Like I know, like because there were a lot of people who were being real sexist to her or some shit. Her gender has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that you sacrificed the predator to try to make her look good, when what you should have done is you should have done for her what you did for every other female lead character throughout the entire franchise.
Like an alien. Like an alien.
Like Ripley, nobody said, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it doesn't make any sense because Ripley was a fucking human, right? Ripley
a badass.
Like Ripley in the first movie, yes, she was scared of the alien. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing, but she learned.
She overcame
right?
it.
She overcame that. In fucking Alien #2, that bitch was not to be fucked with. Ripley was running Marines. If y'all remember, if y'all watch Alien 2, Ripley was out here running fucking Marines. Get them the fuck out of there. Get back, Ripley. This is my... Shut your ass up. Get the fucking
like she's Master Chief or some shit.
Yeah, she was Master Chief. She took the fucking car, went in there. She went into an alien hive, grabbed them fucking Marines, and got them the fuck out of there. And when it came to go get Newt, what the fuck did she do? She learned quickly how do I use this gun. He goes, I'm gonna show you how. So first things first, this is blah blah blah. This is how you load it up. She goes, okay, cool. She saw that shit one time, went back, wrapped that shit, made herself her own little makeshift ass gun, went back there, and you threatened a queen, bitch. You threatened a fucking queen.
Queen xenomorph,
A
right?
queen xenomorph threatened the fuck out of her. She like, hey, y'all back the fuck up. This bitch means business. She ain't playing. She ain't playing. Hold on. You gonna kill my whole bitch? I'll burn every one of these motherfuckers. You understand me? You give me my baby, or everything in this bitch gets shut the fuck down. It's just that simple. Let her go. Let that bitch go.
So now I have a question. Do you think that's just today's writing? Do you think there's some writers that just don't understand how to do that?
I think because it was his shit, right? I don't.
Because it's hard to put it without being like, we're not trying to be disrespectful. We're just generally curious and like, why has writing gone to that way? Because it's not just Predator or Alien. There's some other projects too.
Yeah.
They subtract the original protagonist to boost someone else up, and then if you criticize it, they automatically think, oh, it's because it's a female.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's never been about that.
Yeah.
You know, it's about the writing.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
That's all it is. So it's like, I don't have a problem with that, but it's like, you can't show, like, this is my issue. You can't show a predator killing a bear, a wolf, a group of men.
And have experience,
beating your brothers and shit like that, but he's also a dumbass. And then you have her just come in and just whoop his ass and shit. Now, don't get me wrong, she watched him and shit, and that's cool. But what you should have done is, you should have shown her skill set like that, even when she was younger, right? You should have done some shit like, let her go kill a mountain lion or some shit like that. That's what you should have done. You should have, they tried to show
Craven shit.
Yeah, they tried to show a little bit of that in the movie, but they should have done a little bit deeper than that, right? You're not ready to hunt or some shit like that, and let her come home with a mountain lion. So I'm saying, like, you should have done some shit like that. Her come home with a mountain lion, or she's been killing all these animals. It's like, they won't let me hunt with y'all, but I'm out here killing shit y'all ain't never even came across or whatever. Like, some shit like you should have let her done some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been pretty cool.
Bro said AVP or Prey, AVP. I love me some AVP. I love AVP with a passion.
Listen, I'll tell you what, AVP is kind of cheesy for today's standards, but it's such a good watch to go rewatch it again.
Bro, it really is. Like, I love it to death because that's another thing I'm talking about. Like, you have the female. Oh, hold on a second, my fucking headset is dying. Give me 1 minute. There we go. Like, you have the female, main character in the movie. She doesn't know how to fight like that, but what do we see her doing in the beginning? We see her mountain climbing, right? She's mountain climbing by herself for the most part. So I'm saying,
yeah.
So you're getting somebody who's experienced, and even though she's never been experienced in what she's doing with these predators, she learns quickly, right? She learns quick. She's willing to be brave. All that good shit.
AVP is the movie where it was in the snow and it was at the coal mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And not calling the pyramids. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's just so much that they could fucking do, but they just didn't do it. I don't fuck with Prey like that.
So what's Badlands about? What year is it?
So the way Badlands is I don't remember because he already confirmed. I don't remember what year it was, but when it comes to Badlands, what it is basically Beck is his dad. It doesn't like him because he's little, and Predator. They basically, like Youngster Society, they kill off the weak. And because he believes that he's weak and he doesn't want him around, so he told his older brother to kill him. His older brother loves his younger brother. He doesn't want to do that, right? So he tries to train him up and shit like that to get him ready so he can fight back and shit, right? But it's basically a coming-of-age story. It's him going out to prove that he isn't weak, that he is a warrior. I'm not gonna give any spoilers to anybody like that, but I'm trying to be as vague as I fucking can, guys. The movie is so goddamn good.
No, I get it. No, I definitely want to watch it. Like, at least give it a shot.
No, ain't no give it a shot. You're gonna go watch that shit twice. I promise you will. It's that good, Phil. Phil, I'm not kidding. It's that goddamn good. Like, it's literally that good.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm at a point now with movies is I only go to see Marvel or DC films.
Yeah.
Or I'll watch like John Wick.
Yeah.
I saw Weapons. Weapons was good. I liked Weapons a lot.
Yeah, Weapons was great.
That movie was freaky though.
Yeah, it was. But real quick, T had a question. In Endgame, would you consider Carol a Deus Ex? I don't get it. DEUSEX. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm confused. We'll go
I'm
back.
confused too.
Yeah, well, I'm confused. Guardian though, he says rank Toji in street tiers from Marvel and DC. I wouldn't really put Toji as a street tier. I really wouldn't, because the street tiers, like if you put him as a street tier, you have to understand a lot of the other street tiers in Marvel are actually not street tiers anymore. So,
Yeah, the only street tier Marvel character right
oh,
now,
the kids, really, the kids.
Night Thrasher's the only one.
Yeah, like there aren't, like when you're looking at, like I want to know a street tier character. A lot of the characters in Marvel are just not. They're just.
I mean, even characters like Spider Gwen, which are completely street tier, she was just with Loki with the Cosmic Cube,
That girl will tear half a building and throw.
and I'm thinking like, Mark is not even like Frank is there again, but it's
Yeah.
like
Toji by himself could kill the entire Bat family, so they all die. Like you talking about street tiers, yeah, they'll die. They're very much human. You know what I'm saying? But like street tiers in Marvel, like even the kids, like there's a chick right now, I'm not even kidding, who has the Midas touch. She's a little black, little she was trained by the Wakandans, and her ability is that whatever she touches, she can turn that shit into gold. You can't make.
Oh yeah. You're talking about from New Champions issue
from
7.
from New Champions. You got another one who's a Ghost Rider. She's a Ghost Rider. You got an Asgardian. You got
Phantasma.
Yeah, you got
Emirath, Wanda's student. Yeah,
Wanda's student. She's beyond powerful. She was able to hurt Wanda literally.
Dude, she still has scars.
Yeah,
she still has the scars on.
Yeah, yeah. You could put him against street tiers in DC. You can't put him in street tiers against Marvel. They're not street tiers. They're just not. They're literally just not at all. Bro says I saw one Marvel versus Hal Jordan. Ooh, Phil, how do you feel about that? Marvel versus Hal Jordan.
No, it says Hell.
Hell, yeah, like oh no, I see.
You know Hell the.
Oh, I thought he was trying to say like Hal Jordan, but if he's saying Hell, is he saying Hell like the Kryptonian Hell?
Yes, from DC.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with Hell. I love Hell.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hell is Hell is the Broly equivalent of a Superman character. He's my favorite.
The problem with Marvel is, last time we've seen him, he was getting fucked up by that parrot demonic thing that Carol fought.
Yeah.
And Marvel, what I want Marvel to do, and I just read Imperial, and what I've been loving about Marvel cosmology is it looks like it's coming back, especially with the Nova series.
Yeah.
I want them to do a Quasar series, Korvac, the Vels. I want them to talk about that again, like in the modern age.
Yeah.
And progress them. That'd be really cool. So yeah, I think I'm thinking Hell for sure. I agree with you.
Bro said Terrax versus Guy Gardner. I think Guy Gardner's great as a superhero.
Terrax is whipping that ass. I'm sorry.
I would give that to Terrax. I think
Terrax with that scythe is gonna shove that shit so far up his ass.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think Guy Gardner's great. I do. I think he's great. I think Terrax is tearing that ass.
Hey, I'll say this: if you give Guy Gardner the Red Lantern, he'll stay alive for a couple more seconds. But nah, Terrax is whipping that ass.
Yep. I'm trying to see. Oh, there he is. Chaos King versus what the hell?
Mitsubishi, I think his name is, or Mitsubishi.
Is that I cannot KRY? Yeah. The hell?
I think he meant Kryptonians.
Okay.
Kryptonians God Ra.
I guess. Shit. I don't know, but I would go. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I would go Chaos King. I would go Chaos King because I would go Chaos King for that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. He's talking about. Do you know the sun god the Kryptonians worshipped?
The hell?
Yes, like it was in Action Comics.
Let me see.
He's talking about Ryu, like Rao.
Hold on a second.
It's the Kryptonians worship them. I remember it happened in Action Comics.
Hold on a second.
I think we've seen him recently in Mark Waid's run. They kind of look like Egyptian gods a little bit.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't. Chaos King, I still I wouldn't put them over Chaos King.
And the
And
thing is too, like with them, DC hasn't really progressed them either. So it's like, what's their best feat? I mean,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
I wouldn't put them over not Chaos King, not Chaos King. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't put. I'm saying like I don't even have that much knowledge on them, and even I know already that they're not fucking with Chaos King. Not with everything it took to like. I just nah. Nah,
I agree with you there.
I'm thinking about it right now. I'm just like, nah, that doesn't, nah, not Chaos King. With everything it took just to stop, nah, I'm not. Even if I do research them right now, I can tell you right now, I don't believe they hold a candle to Chaos King. I don't think so at all, not at all. Do you think Ben Grimm would hate Guy? No, I think they'd be buddies. I think they'd be buddies. I think they'd be cool with each other.
I think it'd be like a Johnny Ben type of thing.
Yeah, I think
Because
that.
because you know how Guy Garner fucks with his friends and stuff.
Yeah,
But I'll say this, at least in the current Hal Jordan book, Guy Garner is more mature than he's ever been. I think I've seen him.
he's way more mature. They've done a lot with him, and I enjoy it. I'm enjoying that they're doing so much with him. I really am. But Phil, real quick. So when are you going on vacation?
I am leaving Friday.
Okay, so my boy Phil will leave on Friday. We will have another segment on Thursday. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. That's all the segments we got today. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll probably go live again, probably later on. We'll see. But like I said, we will have another segment on Thursday. But because New Comic Book Day is what, tomorrow, Phil?
Yep.
Yeah. So we have so many more topics to talk about. Because this is pretty much still the beginning of the week.
Tomorrow is Hush 2 for Batman. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We're gonna get Bat Family again versus Bruce. What the fuck, DC? Why?
Now, why'd you have to bring that shit up?
What?
My feelings are hurt now.
What?
Because now we gotta talk about that.
Dude, I'm telling you. Dude, the next episode of the podcast, we gotta talk about that guy who messaged me on Instagram.
Bro, we definitely, but I what the hell? 117, you don't have to become a member, my boy. You're good. Like you're here. You don't gotta worry about nothing. You're good. But like when it comes down to the whole Hush, I hate that run. I don't know why the fuck that's even a thing. Cancel it. Stop fucking making that shit. Like please, God, stop. It's irritating as fuck.
The problem I have with Jason is that DC has no idea what to do with him. And I'm at a point now where if he stayed dead, hindsight now, it would have been better. Like I would sacrifice Under the Red Hood for Jason to stay dead. Because with the shit they've been doing with him the last like 10 years.
Bro, look, I would make a deal with DC if you just killed Joker and just left that shit alone, bro. I'll shut the fuck up. I swear to God, I'll shut the fuck up because it's just.
I mean, at least for like 5 to 10 years. I mean, they let Barry Allen go for what, 15 years?
Exactly.
They let Barry go. Hal Jordan was gone for about 10 years. Clark was dead for about 2 years.
Exactly.
Your Boy Scout, like you can't let Joker go for like 5 years.
Exactly. So it's just like I said, it's just certain things. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Certain shit is irritating. I don't know why it's happening. So it's like,
let's be honest though. If the sales dip with Joker, they would do it. It's all about money.
Yeah,
so do I blame DC or do I blame the fans?
I blame DC because it's not their fault all the way. We can't blame them so much because we can't blame the fans. Like DC's doing this shit. Like you can't blame the writers. DC's letting that shit go. Like it's just.
Well, here's the thing though. I'm saying if they see the margins and it's like, oh, this book's selling.
Nah, bro said.
Why would change it?
Bro said 100% the fans, but I can't blame the fans. Like the fans are only gonna like what you keep putting in their fucking face, and because you keep putting shit in their face, it is what it is.
That is true. I agree with that. I'm just thinking they probably don't have the leeway to just kill off a character that makes them so much money. Like Marvel, if they killed off Peter, they'll be fine. Like realistically, that sounds crazy to think about. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they could go without Peter for a while and they'll be great. But it's like it's just some shit is just dumb. It doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. Like I said, we'll talk about it on Thursday. I'm just really upset, man. I really don't want. Um,
Hush,
I'm really tired. Yeah,
dude.
shut that shit the fuck up. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so fucking tired.
And it sucks that Jeff Loeb, the goat, has to write it, bro.
Exactly. But that's why I haven't
I
been.
feel like he's not writing it. I feel like he's just name slapped on
He's
it as
just his
editorial.
yeah his name is like I'm not. That's why I'm not like I'm not shitting on it. I would love to, but I'm not. Like you know what I'm saying. Not after
Same
what.
guy who did Hush, Long Halloween, Dark Victory. Like, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't.
Exactly. Like it's just I'm just not gonna shit on it. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. My fifis are hurt though. My fifis are definitely hurt, and I am quite pissed off. Like I'm so beyond fucking irritated. It's not even funny. I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm so fucking irritated.
We have that 1776 book coming out tomorrow. I'm excited about that book. That book looks cool.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything. But it's just some things. It's just like, bro, why?
Listen, people talk about shit about Marvel, how they're not. Oh, Marvel's not hyped right now in comics. I'm like, at least Marvel's not doing that dumb shit.
Yeah, at all. So it's like,
you don't see shit like that.
Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we? It's just. Let me
At
stop.
this point, what DC should do they should just cancel it, and just say it was a what if.
Bro, my fucking heart's broken. It's just talking about this shit. It's just giving me anxiety.
I'm just trying to think, like, when does Hush 2 take place? Does it take place before Matt Fraction's run?
No, it's before that. It was supposed to be finished, and then the new Batman issue 1 was supposed to come out, but it was taking them so long. It was just like, fuck it, just put the shit out. Whatever, it is what it is.
It's not canon. It's not canon. I'm sorry.
No, it's canon. It's
in my head, it's not canon. I mean,
I'm sadly that shit is canon. It's
that's the same run that Bruce took a gun and tried to shoot Jason in the head with it because he didn't know who it was, and he was he pulled the trigger. He pulled it.
Just pulled that trigger. I'm like, damn, I thought we don't kill, but you didn't hesitate shooting your own child though. Like that's what irritates you. You didn't handle shooting his ass. Like you didn't even hesitate, bitch. Like you was like, nah, kill him, fuck it. Like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. My heart hurts now. I can't believe Phil brought that shit up. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Hush. Like, shut that shit the fuck up. Damn, shut it up.
Can't wait.
He's so happy. I'm not, man. God damn it. But anyway, guys, don't forget, even though the lives get posted when they're done, I repost them on the channel. So if you guys missed anything and you want to go back and you want to watch it, please understand that these episodes do get posted right back on YouTube quite quickly. Episode 1 and episode 2 are already up. Episode 3 will be up also. So besides that, you guys have a great day. I'll catch y'all later. Do not forget also that the Patreon is coming. If you join the Patreon, you will be able to get up here and actually have conversations with us on the live. So we will be having guests, and those guests, you do have to show your face. I'm not kidding. You have to show your face. You have to have a microphone. And if you want to get on, we got you. You just have to be a member of the Patreon. Besides that, I'm King Lion. This is my boy Phil. And yeah, we'll catch y'all later.
Thanks, guys.